All right, welcome back to The Explainer. Today we are tracking down an invisible thief, and honestly, it's one that might be robbing your off-grid solar system blind right at this very moment. If your batteries are draining way faster than they should be, well, you're absolutely in the right place. We're looking at tracing parasitic drain, specifically finding those hidden 50-watt losses in off-grid setups. So let's just jump right in and break down exactly how to find and stop this silent killer.
A 50-watt loss, it sounds pretty small, right? Well, that is until you realize that it never stops. Really think about the weight of that. In a 24-hour off-grid system, 50 watts is not just some tiny insignificant number you see on a spec sheet. It's a constant, relentless drain. It's pulling energy from your precious batteries every single second of the day.
So, the crucial point is this number, 1200. Let's break that down. When you take that seemingly harmless 50-watt continuous loss and you multiply it by 24 hours, it compounds into 1200 watt-hours. That's literally 1.2 kilowatt-hours of lost energy every single day. And honestly, the most dangerous part of all this, it is completely invisible to a casual glance at your normal load readings.
All right, moving into phase one, beyond AC vampire loads.
We really need to reframe how we think about this whole issue, because a massive system drain like this is actually a design failure. Look at the stark contrast here between amateur advice and professional diagnostics. On one side, you've got top channels giving you this surface-level advice, turn things off, hunt down AC vampire loads, or use as little plug-in watt meters. But that completely misses the big picture. Now look at the real source. As professionals, we trace energy loss directly at the battery source. We're hunting on the DC side battery bus bar for multipath leakage that literally never even reaches those AC sockets.
So, who are the actual culprits here? Well, let's look at this lineup of suspects. Every single solar system has these invisible consumption paths. We've got battery management systems, or BMS, quietly consuming power just to balance cells. You've got DC-DC converters, monitoring modules that are keeping your Wi-Fi apps updated. Add in poor wiring insulation paths, internal inverter standby circuits. The thing is, individually, a watt here or there, it looks totally harmless. But combined, they create this silent multipath leakage that is constantly discharging your entire system.
This brings us to our next section, the math of invisible drain.
Okay, let's dive into this. We need a reliable way to translate all this invisible energy into tangible clues. Just consider these formulas your mathematical decoder rings. First up, power equals voltage times current. This helps us find the hidden current draw. Next, watt-hours equals power times time. This translates our parasitic power loss into the actual daily energy loss over a 24-hour period. And finally, amp-hours equals watt-hours divided by system voltage, which reveals our total battery depletion. Using these equations basically stops you from guessing and empowers you to measure exactly how much of your capacity is being eaten alive.
And this brilliantly illustrates how this math plays out in the real world. If you have a hidden 50-watt continuous loss, just check out what it pulls based on your specific system voltage. At 12 volts, that translates to a 4.17 amp continuous drain. At 24 volts, it's 2.08 amps. And even at a highly efficient 48-volt architecture, it's still pulling 1.04 amps. So over a full amp is silently bleeding out of your batteries at all times. No way around it.
All right, now let's get into the fix with our 6-step diagnostic process. So how do we actually catch it in the act? Let's walk through this physical isolation process step by step. Step 1, establish your baseline load by disconnecting all AC loads and confirming your inverter is completely idle. Step 2, measure your inverter's standby draw using a DC clamp meter right there directly on the battery cable. Step 3, isolate your branch circuits by pulling DC fuses, just one at a time, and watch for those current drops. Step 4, identify that hidden continuous draw. Step 5, convert that draw into real daily energy lost over 24 hours. And finally, Step 6, confirm the system impact by calculating the amp-hour depletion. This clamp meter and fuse method, it gives us absolute ironclad cross-validation.
Now hold on. Before you grab your tools, we need a serious warning here. Electrical work is incredibly dangerous. This explainer is strictly for educational purposes. Listen, never place a multimeter directly across a DC source in current mode without breaking the circuit first. Doing that is a massive blown fuse risk. You've got to ensure you select the correct DC current range. Absolutely never open live DC circuits under load. That creates a severe risk of dangerous arcing, especially if you're working with higher voltage banks. And lastly, don't ever assume a quote-unquote small load from BMS self-consumption is just harmless to probe. Safety first, always.
Let's look at the big picture here, the cost of lost energy.
Let's look at the ultimate damages when we let this invisible thief just go completely unchecked. We're talking about a full battery cycle lost every few days, silently and with zero alarms. Remember that 1.2 kilowatt hours of lost energy we calculated earlier? Well, if you ignore it, that loss is going to systematically destroy your battery autonomy over time. It's basically a slow, quiet death for your power reserves, where these seemingly tiny losses turn into massive system-level failures.
And I think this brings us to a really crucial, almost philosophical takeaway. In solar design, efficiency is not only about how much you generate, it is about how much you fail to lose. I absolutely love that quote. I mean, generating power is great, obviously, but protecting it, now that is true mastery. Tracking down and eliminating parasitic drain, that is the ultimate mark of an off-grid professional.
So I'm going to leave you with this question. Have you ever found a hidden load in your system that just didn't show up on your main meter? I really challenge you to go investigate your own setups using the structured process we covered today. Get in there, dig into those hidden pathways. And when you do, I definitely want to hear about the weird diagnostic mysteries you uncover. Keep learning, keep analyzing your systems, and thanks so much for joining me on this explainer.